Hello friends, this is Chetna. Today we are going to learn about body fluids. So water is the base body fluid and it is a main content of body fluid. Water and its solvents are grouped together under the term body fluids. These are very important to the basic physiology of the body. The fluid can be intracellular, that is inside the cell, or extracellular, which means outside the cell. In the main section, the body of human being of 70 kgs contains about 40 liters of water. Of this, 25 liters is intracellular and 15 liters is extracellular. So the intracellular fluid contains large quantities of minerals such as potassium, magnesium and phosphates, and also dissolved oxygen and carbon dioxide and metabolites. And in extracellular fluids contains sodium bicarbonates, ions and nutrients required by the cell for maintaining life. So this is about intracellular and extracellular body fluids. Now the solute like sodium, potassium and glucose are known as electrolytes. The products of excretion are put into the extracellular fluid by the cell from where they are removed. So in this we have to understand intracellular, which is inside the cell, and extracellular means outside the cell. And this extracellular fluid is excreted through the different body parts. So in addition to plasma of the blood, extracellular fluids include cerebrospinal fluid, which is also known as CSF, present in vertebral column. Then intraocular fluid in eyes, also called aqueous humor. And the third one is a fluids of GI tract like pleural fluid and peritoneal fluid. And in the fourth part, interstitial fluids like a synovial fluid found on bone joints. So we are talking about the plasma of the blood. In this, extracellular fluids includes 4 types, which is a CSF, that is cerebrospinal fluid, which is present in vertebral column. Then intraocular fluid in eyes, also called aqueous humor. Then fluids of GI tract like pleural fluid and peritoneal fluid, and interstitial fluids like synovial fluid found on bone joints. Normally, the extracellular and intracellular fluids maintain an equilibrium. There is a constant shift of fluids from extracellular to intracellular spaces and vice versa. Means from intracellular to extracellular and extracellular to intracellular. This is caused by the process of osmosis. Now what is osmosis? Let's see. When a membrane which is selectively permeable, that is allows only some fluids to pass through it. This permeable separates two fluid compartments. The fluid shifts to the site of a higher concentration of solutes till the concentration on both sides becomes the same. This phenomenon is known as osmosis. And osmosis of water molecules can be resisted by pressure across the membrane. And this pressure is known as osmotic pressure. Thus, osmosis helps in maintaining an equilibrium between the extracellular and intracellular fluids. Now let's see some fluids and electrolytic balance, how this happen in the body. The amount of fluids taken by the body is normally equivalent to the quantity excreted by it. Fluids come in the form of water, other liquids and food. Water in the body is lost from the kidneys as in the urine form, then from the skin in the sweat form, and from the intestine in the feces form, and from the lungs in the form of vapors in the air breathed out. So electrolytes therefore are lost through urine, sweat, feces and vapors. Then electrolytes therefore are lost through urine, sweat and feces. Kidney activity increases in response to an increased fluid intake, while thirst warns a person of loss of excess water or increased need of water by the body, and therefore leads to increased intake. So this is about fluid and electrolyte balance, and body fluids, which is the water, is the main source. In that we have seen intracellular and extracellular fluids. Thank you for watching.